asking my coworker for gas money. For the last 14 months, I've been driving one of my coworkers to and from work. She only lives a mile up the road from me and is on the way, so I've never asked her for a dime, or accepted when she's offered me money. From my perspective, I'm going there either way, and her overall household expenses are higher than my own, so it felt like the thing to do. Over the weekend, my car went to the shop. I told my coworker that I wouldn't be available to give her a ride either Monday or Tuesday. She said it wasn't a problem because her boyfriend is off this week and would give her a ride. I asked if I could bum a ride as well. I even offered to walk to her home so they wouldn't have to drive backwards. She asked her boyfriend about it and he said he would, but he wanted $20 for the 2 days. I know it's just $20, but that set me off. I declined the offer and said I'd find my own ride. At work yesterday, she asked about my car. I told her I'd be getting my car Tuesday night after work, but that going forward I'd like $30 a week, 1/3 my gas costs, if she wanted to ride with me. She was upset about this and said her boyfriend had only wanted money from me because by having me in the car, he was being forced to drive straight home when he picked me up. I pointed out that I've been happy to drive straight home to help her out for over a year, and that it probably wouldn't have killed him to show me at least some level of appreciation. Today, she said she'd no longer be riding with me after talking about it with her boyfriend. She said she felt disappointed with me for holding his actions against her and that I was being petty. A couple other coworkers told me throughout the day that her boyfriend's just an asshole and she doesn't really have a say at home, but overall agreed with me that it was a dick move. From my perspective, this dude directly benefits from me thanks to his girlfriend not needing a car of her own or spending a dime in travel, and my coworker should have defended me. Am I the a-hole in all of this?
Some years ago, my sibling and I each inherited a large sum of money. My siblings spent it on a nice car, a house in a wealthy neighborhood, a big wedding, and some money to start a family. I tried going into investment, and it paid off, so I am now living a very comfortable life. A few days ago, my nephew, 9, asked about inheritance in general since his friend had just inherited some money from a grandparent. He asked if my money would disappear since I don't have any children. It is known in my family I don't want any. Before I could say anything, my sibling and their spouse told him that he and his sibling would inherit from me, so when I died, they didn't have to work and could just live off the money they got. I told them that all my money goes to different charities and no family is in my will. My nephew thought it sounded cool and asked me about how the money would be used. When he left the table to go play, my sibling and their spouse were furious. They said that they chose to work less hours because they thought they didn't need to save money for their children because they would get my money one day when I passed. The discussion at that point didn't go any further as the children rejoined the table. It has spread in the family that all my money go to charities, and I have gotten angry messages for the past few days. People tell me it's selfish that I'm not leaving any money for any of the children in the family, and I value strangers and animal shelters over their children. My cousin's spouse is especially vocal about all this. I give a lot of gifts, often on the more expensive side. There is also a trust fund for the children that they get when they turn 21, and the parents know this. People either argue that I should change my will or say they don't want to get involved. My aunt and uncle are the only one who says it's my money to do with as I please. I guess I'm kind of robbing their children of financial stability and security. Am I the a-hole for not leaving money for the children in my will? Let me know in the comments, and if you enjoyed this, then please like and subscribe for more.